the story, really. And that's it. The celestial bridge closes, time resumes its cycle of light and darkness for a brief moment. Day meets night on the horizon as at last the moon returns home. Yeah. And that's that. Wow. And there's no music? Oh god, I was just gonna say. Well, guys, what can I say about this game? This was made by a Brazilian company that had a certain budget, and they had an idea for it, and I think they kind of blew it because... Well, wait a minute, hold on. Before I give my opinions, I think what it's doing is the moon is cycling throughout man's existence. Interesting. Yeah, because you see, like, you know, there was prehistory. Now we're in night. Okay, so you, the Moonchild, are seeing humanity throughout the ages of their deeds and their crimes. I see. But we stopped at medieval time. What? I guess that's that. Well, all these Brazilian animators, I hope you guys can find a job, because because quite honestly, this game, you're welcome with my $8, but it's an hour and 46-minute game. What the fuck? For $9? I mean, like, okay. It's an indie game. I can't complain, you know. It's the first title for Brazil. I'm gonna give it some leeway, kind of. But honestly, this game, it's not great for an indie. I've played better indies than this, especially action adventure. So, you know, the story is kind of complicated for the average gamer. They're not going to understand what the fuck is going on unless they're, like, you know, can point 2 to 2 together. The girl has no name, just Moonchild. Apparently you're the daughter of this mage, quote unquote. You find on all our families, friends are constant support. Alright, their names are called Swordtail from Brazil. Swordtails. Is there a secret ending? Oh, it continues on throughout the ages. Okay, so there we go, telescope. Mankind's discovery. And then the Industrial Age. Okay, so that was the Renaissance. That's the Industrial Age. What else? And then we go into... What? Who the hell's that? Why is he there? Nuclear warfare. Oh, shit. That killed humanity. And then came the rest of the people. The remnants of humanity that died right there, that prayed to the moon. And there's the wizard, Gandalf. He's right there in the corner. What the fuck? And apparently it looks like you can do this all over again. I don't know, man. Let's see what happens. The cycle repeats without end. Only you can change the path of fate. So I guess there's like, save humanity. So I saved humanity? What? Okay, I guess I did. Leo de incentivo a captura. Swordtails. I don't know, man. I guess I saved humanity some reason because humanity killed itself, and then there's some remnants there. I'm gonna honestly give this game a 6.5. I think that they went into a nice direction, but it kind of falls flat with like the story, because first it's like it wants to be fantasy, but then they put in what do they put? They put in like some other style of like humanities, like, you know, mortal being, like what is humanity? It's really confusing. You don't know if you're on Earth or you're not on Earth. Like, who are you? There's a mage that looks like Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. I don't know. So my verdict for this indie game, I'm gonna leave it up to you if you want to buy this. Honestly, for $8 for an hour and 50-minute game, I don't think it's worth it. I like to put my $8 on a nice investment. Now, I hate to bash on this Brazilian company, but for a first title, guys, you didn't really hit it out of the park. I guess you got a certain budget, but you didn't really push it enough. I'm thinking you guys should have done Kickstarter, and then like give people ideas about this, of what your game wants to be. Tell them the story, the plot, and then they would support it. There are a lot of people that like action-adventure games on Kickstarter that will humbly support you if you know what Kickstarter is, which I'm sure you do. But overall, thank you everyone for joining me on the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it as best as you could. Come back again. If you want to see more gameplay of other games I'm going to do in the future, click the follow button. And I guess I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, my verdict for this game is I'm going to leave it up to you to buy. But I give this a 6.5 for the art, the budget they had to put through, and the interest at the start for the story. The minuses are the gameplay, the confusion, and yeah, just the gameplay and the confusion, because the average gamer is not going to know what the fuck's going on. And the sword attacks were god awful. There was no lock-on system. So 6.5. That's my verdict. So thank you everyone. Peace. Have a good night.